So the next one we are going to look at here is how to filter unwanted events. So when you would have passed your data into individual events, maybe you figure that there are some events that you don't really need. It would be a very good idea to filter out those events because one, it's going to help you to save on storage cost as we discussed before, but it's also going to ensure that that data doesn't count against your license quota if you are using a volume-based license. So in order to do that, you have to route these events to what we call the null queue. And again, you see here that discarded events do not count against the daily license quota. So that is a very important point to note. So how do you do that now? You go first again to your props.conf configuration file where you are going to specify your spec there again, which can be a host source or source type. And everything there remains the same. So you have your class, you have your stanza name. And that stanza name again, which is the value of the transforms attribute, has to be the stanza name in the transforms.conf configuration file. So what are you doing here? What you are really doing here is that you are going to look for events that match the regular expression and send those events to the null queue. So this is the same like dev/null in Linux. If you have some experience with Linux, this is something that you would have come across. Now let's explain those attributes. The first one here, your regular expression, is the regular expression that you are going to use to match the events that you want to discard. So you are going to run that regular expression against your spec here, which could be again your host source or source type. And any events that are matched, you are going to discard them. Now, how do you discard those events? You discard them by using the null queue value in the format attribute. So the format attribute here specifies the queue value. So when you use null queue here, it means that it's going to discard those events. And again, in this case, you have your destination key, which specifies the destination here just as queue. So this is not a metadata as we've seen in the other cases. Once you say destination queue, it's going to understand that it's a queue. And when you have null queue here, the understanding is that those events are going to be discarded. So in our example here, what we want to do is match events that have level equal to info. So we are taking events with severity equal to info, and then we are just going to discard those. We don't want to index those kind of events. So what we do then is that we are going to go to our props.conf, and in this specific case, we are applying it to a source type, which is app::raw here. We have our class, unique class identifier here set as null here. And then, of course, we have our transforms attribute value as drop level info, which is going to be the stanza name in the transforms.conf configuration file. So what you see here then, this is our regular expression, which is going to match lock level. So this \b here actually means a word boundary in regex. That's something that you can look up. So it's basically going to use this regular expression to match these events here. So it's going to match the first event. It's going to match the third event. It's going to match the fourth event. And because you have format equal to null queue here, it's going to just discard those events. Of course, you also have your destination key here equal to queue. It means, therefore, that in the process of indexing, only the second and fifth events are going to be indexed. So it discards those unwanted events that helps you save again on storage costs and, of course, on licensing. So some postal codes in the profiles contain at least one letter and a space character. We only want to have postal codes that contain digits. So what we are going to do is that we are going to use the transforms method to filter out or drop those events that have unwanted postal codes. Now, this may not be wrong. These are randomly generated. And in our case, we are going to assume that those are the wrong format. And then we are going to drop them so that we are only left with events that have postal codes, which are digits. Okay, so we start here by going back to the search and reporting app. And now I'm going to use source type API random user star here. It's going to take both the male and female source types. Remember that we shifted the source types by doing that override. So this is what is going to see the current data that's coming in. If you use all here, it's of course going to see the old data, but remember that we actually map those into male and female. Now, what we are going to do here is that we are going to drop some events. If you scroll down here, and just come to where you have a postcode. then you are going to see the different postal codes here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to copy this entire field here. Bear with me. Okay, I need to copy this. So let me copy the field, and then I'm going to come up here. It seems to be slow. I don't know why. Okay, I'm just going to do top limit equal to 0. I'm going to paste this one here just so that we see the values of that field. So when you look at the field going down here, you are going to see a lot of results here. Look at all that. This is like just, if I go next, you're going to see that somewhere along the line, we start having digits. So we see digits here, then we see this, we see digits here and all that. So you look at all that. But what we want to do is that we don't want to have postal codes that are showing in this way. It is not that it's wrong. We just want to use this as an example to demonstrate how you can actually drop events. So what we want to have is only postal codes that are digits. So we are then going to come out with a regular expression that is going to filter this data so that we only have this type of postal codes there. And then that's what we are going to then use in our transforms method in order to drop those events. So I am going to, first of all, just comment this line here. And then I'm going to go to the second line here, and I'm just going to copy all of this because I already wrote the regular expression. It's a little bit tricky one. The idea here is not for us to understand that completely. So if I run that regular expression and come to the postal code field again, you see that it has actually filtered those for me. So you are only going to now see events that have those type of postal codes that we're talking about. So basically, we are coming to here, we say postcode, and then we say followed by our colon, followed by our number of spaces. And then this is what we call a positive look ahead. So you can go ahead and check this. We are surrounding that with a word boundary so that it doesn't go right to the end. And then we are saying that it should have at least a letter, because if something doesn't have at least a letter, it's not going to match our criteria. And what has to be there should be A to Z, 0 to 9, and space character. That's why it's also going to get the space there. Now, if we just uncomment this and run it again, so you are now only going to see 25 postal codes, and all those 25 postal codes are the ones that fall in this regular expression here. So we have actually narrowed down our data to the postal codes that we want to get rid of. Now, what we need to do then is to be able to create our transforms that is going to do that for us. So I'm going to bring this one again here. So what I've simply done here is, this is what is going to go into the props.conf configuration file. We are applying it again to our original source type from the inputs, right? And then now we are going to use this value for our transforms attribute, and that's what's going to be our stanza header in transforms.conf configuration file. So what is here is basically just this regular expression here. So I'm copying everything that is within the codes here, which we have already tested. And then I'm coming back here. And then I just put it here. So this is it. Now, the only difference is that when we are doing it here, we escape all the double quotes because they are within double quotes, right? So I'm just going to go again, and then I'll take this out. I'll take this out. I'll take this out. And then I'll take this out. So basically you have this. And again, as we said, we say new queue here when we are actually dropping those events, and the destination key is queue. So this is what we are going to define now. Let's go first to the props.conf configuration file in the backend. So I'm going to do vi props.conf, and then I'm just going to go insert mode, enter, and then I'll paste this one here. Okay, escape, write, quit. Okay, cat props.conf, and then you see that. And then I'm going to go vi transforms.conf as well. And then I'm going to go that, insert mode. I'm going to go down here. Then I am going to copy this one now that has my regular expression there. Say that it's going to drop all events that match that regular expression that we just put there. So I'm going to do right quit. I'm going to cat transforms.conf here. Then you see now that we have, that is actually in there. So what do we do now? We are going to go again and restart our instance. Okay. All right. So once the instance restarts, we are going to be back. Maybe give it some time and check the events that are coming in to see whether those are being dropped. Okay, so the instance has restarted. We've waited a while. Let's go back now to Splunk Web. If we just go here, now I'm running this for the last 60 minutes because I want to get the most recent events. I'm going to go just to the last 15 minutes here. Narrow it down. Let's look at postal codes now to see if those coming in only have digits. So you see, you don't see those postal codes with letters and spaces showing up here anymore. You only see digits. It means that it's actually dropping them based on the configuration that we did. If we want to properly verify this and just look at all the postal codes, we can, do a copy here and just come here, and I can do again a top, limit equal to 0, and then I just paste this one out here and run it. So you see that here it has 14 postal codes and they are all numbers. So you don't see those other postal codes there. So it just means that we have actually done that filtering to drop unwanted events and it's working properly.